Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. With the end of September steadily approaching, Minister for Information and Broadcasting Dominic Fede says it is unlikely that the government will seek an extension of the state of emergency. Minister Fede says although the COVID-19 pandemic remains a dynamic situation, St. Lucia's success in mitigating its spread has made local authorities confident that such powers will not be necessary moving forward.
I think it comes to an end this month. I think that the intention is not to renew it, but to end it now. I think that we have the confidence now that we have done well in the management and containment of the spread of the pandemic, and we're in a more comfortable position to be able to remove the state of emergency. But it is step by step.
The minister argues that the government's handling of the state of emergency has proven that there was no ulterior motive or bad intent behind the move for the extension.
Coronavirus pandemic is one that showed us that it is very, very fluid. And what you wanted to make sure was that you had the right mechanism in place legally to take urgent steps if needed to be. And I think that that's the responsibility.
Fede says the government remains grateful to frontline workers and the people of St. Lucia for their role in the successful mitigation of the COVID-19 pandemic. He believes that St. Lucia's current trajectory for recovery speaks well for the future of the economy. As discussions about the Cabot development continue, individuals who occupy the Casabar beach say they want to secure their livelihoods and also want relevant and timely information from officials. The managing director of the St. Lucia Kite Surfing School at Casabar says she is concerned about the future of her business, and in a quest to find answers to her many questions, she has written letters to Cabot Inc., the Ministry of Planning, and the Office of the Prime Minister. Genevieve Gonzague has more.
Plans are in motion to lease the Queen's Chain at Casabar to Cabot developers for 75 years, while restaurant and bar owner Marjorie Lambert has made her stance known that she will not be moved for Cabot. Another business owner, Beth Ligo, says she has never been approached by authorities, nor has she been included in any conversation pertaining to the future of her kite surfing school at the Casabar beach.
Well, not much has happened really. There's been no engagement of stakeholders on the beach through either Cabot or government. Nothing much has gone on. So there's been no engagement of stakeholders on the beach so far, no.
She says it is important that kite surfers be left on the portion of beach at Casabar, as it is the only place in the north that is conducive to kite surfing in St. Lucia. Ligo indicated the kite surfing population in St. Lucia is growing rapidly, and members are becoming increasingly worried and upset given the lack of information.
Kite surfers, yeah, we're I'd say upset, worried about. I mean, we've all seen the plans. The main plan for the Cabot project is online there, and it's not with a big dock protruding out into the bay. It's not the safest thing for kite surfers, that's for sure. So, are we worried? Yeah, but I don't like to spend life worried too much. But I'd like to know what's going on.
She says it has gotten to a point where she has taken it on her own to find out what is going on, given the sea of confusing information in the public domain.
I'm just trying to find out what's going on. I'm just writing to Cabot and to government and to planning, to the Prime Minister's office, just to find out what's going on. No one has actually told us anything about the future plans. I've heard whispers and I've heard rumors, but I can't say for sure what's actually in the plans of government or what's in the plans of Cabot. So all I've heard is rumors. So no one's talked to me yet.
She says for now, the surfers are still awaiting official word about the scope of the project and what, if any, impact it will have on their sport. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Genevieve Gonzague.
For the first time in the Caribbean Premier League T20 history, the Zouks have made it to the finals and are now set to take on the Trinidad and Tobago Knight Riders on Thursday. Hot 7 TV cameras were in the city to capture reaction to the impressive feat. A respected sports personality, who is the manager of Olympian Laverne Spencer, is also weighing in on the performance of the Zouks, saying they are one to watch. Rochelle Gonzalez has more.
This was one of the scenes at just one of the many CPL semi-finals watch parties held across the island on Tuesday evening, as the St. Lucia Zouks cricket team not only made local history, but they smashed their way into the finals, beating the Guyana Amazon Warriors by a massive 10 wickets. This year is the first time that the Zouks made it into the semi-finals of the Hero Caribbean Premier League, and they beat the odds in grand style with their easy win. As fans gathered to watch the match unfold, some had a few choice words for the critics who spoke down about the St. Lucia team's captain Darren Sammy in the past for the team's failure to perform as well as they did this year.
I always know, you see Darren Sammy, the greatest captain enough. You see Darren, man don't do respect that man. You see a black man, you see when a black man perform and he's ready to do things. That man is a dangerous man, you hear? Let me tell you something, you see Darren, respect that man. Greatest captain you could ever find in St. Lucia. Irie and St. Lucian, remember that.
All those that criticizing Darren Sammy, he proved himself today, he's the best. St. Lucian, we love you, and we're going to beat Trinidad on Thursday coming. And the Prime Minister going to give us 2 planes to go to Trinidad to support our country.
The following day, the Hot 17 caught up with respected sportsperson Gregory Dixon, who is the manager to local Olympian Laverne Spencer. We asked him to weigh in on Sammy's performance thus far and whether he had any confidence in the team ahead of their big match on Thursday.
They have done extremely well so far. I'm sure most St. Lucians did not give them a chance to get that far. If they have gotten that far to the finals, I can see Darren Sammy taking his men all the way. But it's been a very, very interesting season for them, considering how badly they have done in the past. To see them get to the finals. Having said so, Trinidad is no pushover. It's going to be a tough finals, but with the way that Darren Sammy has led the team so far and the motivation that they have, I can see them going all the way and winning it.
Now, you know what they said about Guyana. They said the same thing about Guyana being no pushover, and look what happened to them yesterday. So with that said, what do you think now?
Yes, well, I'm sure Sammy and his men are aware of what Guyana said and what happened to them, so I don't think they're going to be complacent. I think they're going to go out there and leave no stone unturned in ensuring that they go all the way and win it for St. Lucia.
Darren Sammy and the St. Lucia Zouks will face the Trinbago Knight Riders at 10 a.m. in the finals at the Brian Lara Stadium in Tarouba, Trinidad. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Rochelle Gonzalez.
So with cricket fever rising, the Hot 7 team took to the streets to find out whether the people's confidence in the St. Lucia Zouks is sky high. Here is what they had to say when asked whether they thought the Zouks would win Thursday's finals against the Trinidad and Tobago Knight Riders.
You know what? I think today was probably the easiest vlogs that I've ever had to do, because today we're talking history, we're talking sports. You know what? We're talking sport in history, because for the first time in the history of the CPL, the St. Lucia Zouks are in the finals. So today we took to the streets to ask the members of the public whether they think the Zouks will bring that trophy home and send the Trinbago Knight Riders packing. Here's what they had to say.
They have done extremely well so far. I'm sure most St. Lucians did not give them a chance to get that far. If they have gotten that far to the finals, I can see Darren Sammy taking his men all the way. But it's been a very, very interesting season for them, considering how badly they have done in the past. To see them get to the finals. Having said so, Trinidad is no pushover. It's going to be a tough finals, but with the way that Darren Sammy has led the team so far and the motivation that they have, I can see them going all the way and winning it.
I already said that Zouks going to win tomorrow.
What? Say that again.
Zouks will win tomorrow, big time.
And yes, they will.
The Zouks. I have my finger crossed, because Trinidad and Guyana are always the two top. Now Guyana not there. The Zouk. I give Zouk my ticket. Yeah.
Thank you.
I want Sammy to make about 50 runs.
So we're going to get that done. Right. Well, they are so confident, I believe they will win. Yeah, they are.
Honestly, I don't know, honestly.
But are you supporting them?
Yes, I'm a proud Lucian,
All right.
I'm a proud Lucian.
Going to win because they had a good performance last night. They knocked out Guyana 55 runs all out. Yes, that's very good for them.
Tremendously well. And I wish that they will go through to the finals and win.
So they have my full support.
You know what they said about Guyana? They said the same thing about Guyana being no pushover, and look what happened to them yesterday. So with that said, what do you think now?
Yes, well, I'm sure Sammy and his men are aware of what Guyana said and what happened to them, so I don't think they're going to be complacent. I think they're going to go out there and leave no stone unturned in ensuring that they go all the way and win it for St. Lucia.
I like Darren Sammy. Yeah, they will win tomorrow. They will win tomorrow.
I think it will be a wet time, but if they put a lot of effort to win, they will. Because everything you do in life, you put effort to do it. So I think, and I want them to be the winner.
Basically speaking, out of my mind, and I'm being honest enough, I could keep my fingers crossed. In my mind, with greater surety, the Zooks will win. But by chance, if they don't win, they will come close. It will not be too bad on them. So I wish them all the best endeavors and hope to see something good coming our way and bring it back for St. Lucia.
Why? See all that confidence? That's the spirit. And guess what? My confidence is sky high in our boys in blue as well. Go Zooks, the Zooks on fire. Here's hoping for the best. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Rochelle Gonzalez.
This is the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. Stay with us. There's more news coming up after the break.